Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a continuation of our set review here on Metabroz. I'm Moldy Potion. This is my bro, Metacracks.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Seance Flame set review. I'm very much looking forward to seeing these cards, as I am a big fan of direct damage.
There is some spice here.
Yeah, up until Lightning, Flame was one of my favorites. So we're going to get into the spice. Before we do, if you're looking for more MetaZoo content, check out Caster Society here on YouTube. Link in the description below, where we post several times a week.
Absolutely. Also, if you want to support the content that my brother and I are posting, you can go to patreon.com/Metabroz with a Z and support us there. You guys are awesome. Everybody who's there already giving us some love. Thank you so much.
All right. And with that, let's get into the first page. I see a spell called Scry by Fire. 6 per spellbook, contraction cost 2 flame. Is that Kelsey?
Art. It's her witch, but I think this is a Poncho piece based on the radiance of the light. Yeah.
That is Poncho.
Yep.
Awesome.
But that's Kelsey's witch for sure.
Absolutely. All right. Look at the top 2 pages of target caster's spellbook. Discard one of those pages and you lose 75 LP. Okay, I'm going to need to see other ways to look at the pages before this on my opponent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to risk you have 2 aura on the top and I lose 75 LP. However, if there's another mechanic that lets me take a peek at one of your top cards, or if I'm playing Cosmic or any type of reveal where I know what's there.
Yeah. This definitely pairs up well with effects where you know what's on top, if they had to place a card on top or something like that. But even so, this is just kind of an interesting spell. Like, you're going to lose 75 LP. Cool. You look at the top 2, it's target caster, so it's not just theirs. You could look at the top 2 of your own if you're really trying to get to a specific card. And I think this is a spell that just gets better like later on in the game when you know what threats are left and they only have a few cards left. You know, we've talked about, like, I basically know which cards are left in your spellbook right now. So if I was like, oh man, I know he's got Power Up Red, I know he's got this, I know he's got that, I'll lose 75 life and hope
on a chance.
Yeah, and hope that I can get rid of some kind of threat. I'm not going to main deck this card unless they create more combos for it.
There's no way I'm ever playing this card on a chance. I need to know that either I get to see what you have before I play this somehow, either by you revealing it or me revealing it, or I have the ability to like take one of your beasties and set it on top of your spellbook. Does that exist right now?
Yeah, there are effects that do that. Like Momo does that, and then there are actually spells I think that do that. But yeah, it's possible.
But again, then you're lining up 2 cards and like one more aura and you've got, well, that's not fair. I was going to say you've got a not a Hateful Demise, but a, help me out here.
I don't know what you're
dark spell that costs 3 that
Death
destroys. Thank you.
Okay, but I mean, I think a better comparison is for 2 flame aura, you could just cast Explosion, and chances are that's going to do way more work for you.
That's all I'm saying. I just mean removal of some kind rather than hope.
Right. Yeah. But this is just an interesting card. When they put out cards like this, I have to expect that there's going to be cards that synergize well with this effect. So I'm just like, that's all I'm saying. It's an interesting effect.
But let's get into it because we don't even know yet. Flavor text here reads, peer into the flames and see what your future holds. The images that flicker in the dark can be very ominous and uncertain. Don't stand too close. Next page, we have Burning Effigies. 6 per this. Oh, the art. 6 per spellbook. Contraction cost 1 neutral, 1 flame.
I think this is probably my favorite flame page in the set.
It's amazing. That's like an injured cold scarecrow.
Yeah. An effigy.
An effigy. Create 3 Burning Effigy tokens, 25 life point flame artifacts with the effect. At the start of your turn, target opposing caster is dealt 25 damage.
Yeah. Get ready, guys. Get ready to hate artifacts because this shit is hard to deal with. There are not enough cards in the game that destroy artifacts.
Wait, you get 3 of these?
Yeah, you get 3 of them. So you pass turn, nothing happens. They pass turn back to you, they lose 75. You cast this again, same thing happens. If they haven't destroyed any effigies, they're going to lose 150. This gets really crazy. And this is a spell. So Gassy can just kind of recycle this. This is a problem. I'll tell you right now, this card's a problem.
I have been making jokes about how I don't care about anything but lightning. But
bad time to say it.
This is this is terrifyingly awesome.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
I feel like
Effigies are
it's
coming.
way too overpowered. There must be artifact hate or removal somewhere.
There's not.
There's not.
There's
Okay. All right. Well, I'm definitely going to that before I'm even going to lightning right now. That's way too good.
Quite an effect. Quite an effect.
For 2. It's like you have 3 reoccurring fireballs.
Yeah. I mean,
What?
you don't get to touch beasties. It gives you
I don't
no,
care.
it gives you no like actual arena presence in terms of attackers and defenders.
You
but
could have 6.
that's some serious damage.
What?
That's some serious damage.
Flavor text here reads, effigies like these are used as a spiritual form of punishment. The figure that is projected onto the effigy is often an intentionally crude representation of the original individual.
These things are crude, rude, and hard to remove.
I thought you were going for a
didn't
Ninja
really quite
Turtles
rhyme.
reference there. Elude crude dude, bag of pre-chewed dog food, hook reference.
That's Hook. Yeah.
Spell, Scorched Pages, 3 per spellbook, contraction cost 2, Flame.
This one's
That's
crazy
gotta be
good.
Poncho 2, right?
Yeah. Chris.
Chris!
Ooh, Chris crushed
Killer
it. That's
Chris.
really good.
You may contract this page at any time a spell, potion, or terra page is contracted.
Yep.
Okay, just not
A
beastie
spell,
or artifact.
potion, or terror page. That's a lot of
All right,
options.
yep. Or aura, right. Not aura. Lose 125 life points. Do not resolve that spell and place it into the afterlife. Or do not resolve that potion or terra page and place it into the afterlife.
This is a really
All right,
good
so
spell.
for the spell, you got to take the hit, the loss. But essentially now, Flame has a counter spell
Yeah.
if you're willing to lose a pretty big chunk. 125 life is no joke. That's
Yeah,
more than
but
110.
it is. It's a flame counter spell, and you could play this even in conjunction with other counter spells. It's just another option for flame decks. And the fact that it stops a potion, that can be crucial, man. And the potion, you don't lose the 125 LP.
Right.
So this is a very interesting, to be honest, if I really need to stop a spell, 125 LP is not a big deal. Like Call the Storm, absolutely, I will lose 125 LP to stop that because I'm going to lose. I'm basically going to lose 120 or 130 from Call the Storm resolving.
Power Up
Power Up
Red.
Red, same thing. Yeah. So this is a cool one, and I do think that in certain scenarios, this is going to be a really clutch spell at the right time.
It's like flame crawling out of the book.
You Smoky Spirit Frog. No, you don't. That potion doesn't resolve.
Flavor text. If you seek out dangerous magic and forming contracts with evil beasties, don't be surprised if you get a little burned.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Next page, we have Beastie, Spirit, Burned, Cross, Ghost. 5 per spellbook, contraction cost 1 dark, 1 flame, life points 25. Has the spirit trait. This is cute.
Yeah.
10 bonus to the attack of the nighttime Terra or the full moon Terra is in play. Arena effect. If you are wearing a cross, inflict this beastie or a caster with flame 5 at the start of your turn.
Well, that's every turn. Wow.
At the start? Yep. Okay. Accept agony as the power. Fatigue this beastie. Destroy all beasties you control. Your life points cannot be lower than 5 LP until the end of this turn.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like a last minute, I'm going to stay alive.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's exactly. This is a last minute.
I'm going to take all my beasties, but I'm going to get one more turn.
Yeah. Like what? This is a card that I have questions about.
Or
like,
if you just
what
play
happens,
this and you keep... No, I don't know.
What happens if I have, let's say, 25 LP and I use this power. So I destroy all beasties I control. My life points can't be lower than 5 LP. And then I do Boil Over and I deal myself like...
an insane amount of damage.
Yeah, like an insane amount of damage.
That's what it is.
I think the damage would still be dealt. It's just that my life wouldn't lower more than 5.
We need confirmation.
This is a question that needs to be answered. Yeah, for sure.
I think this is like a boil over.
I think that's what they're going for.
Ghost combo.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think you're right on, man. Oh, I hope that's the case because that would be scary. And you're allowed to have 5, so you can keep doing that again and again, and
just be like, I still can't die. I still can't die. Yeah.
You have 5 turns where you can just go crazy.
Yeah,
all
it's
right.
really interesting.
Burn with me is the attack, base damage 10, inflicting 3 burn. If this beastie has a burn indicator, this attack deals plus 50 damage.
So that's why it's like you can burn a caster, or you can just burn this beastie with 5 burn.
Oh, that's great.
Because then it'll deal extra damage. Yeah,
this is a
pretty cool card.
So it could be swinging with terror bonuses and the burn bonus up to 80.
Yep.
It's a spirit, only has 25 life. So yeah, it's easy to get it removed, but with
it
that
is
power.
dark. So if you got Injured Cold out, these things could bounce back from your limbo. You could bounce these back into the arena because they're dark and they'd be immortal. So then you could use the attack and burn them and not have to worry about them dying from that.
What about, can you destroy an immortal beastie?
You can destroy an immortal
can't
beastie.
Take the life points below 0.
Yeah,
all right.
totally.
Or actually, when they get to 0, they're still immortal.
Okay. Yeah, keep that in mind, guys. Injured Cold is going to have a lot of fun combos in this set because if a page is even part dark, that means that he'll be able to make it immortal.
Look at what it's strong against.
Yeah.
Forest, frost, light, spirit.
Yeah.
Amazing. Now,
That's
it's also
cool
going to be weak against all the other aura. Yeah,
and aura advantages stack. So if it has, like, if a beastie would be Forest Frost and this guy hits him, he'll hit them for plus 40 damage.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's definitely something to consider.
Yeah.
We have arrived. We are in the multi-aura world. It started with Wilderness Prism aura.
The multi-aura verse.
Now they're giving us cards that have both dual auras. Do we have a 3 aura yet? Only doubles right now.
I think only doubles.
Okay.
There might be
like
there might be a 3
world yet.
No, I think it's only doubles right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Or alternate auras where you could cast with this one or that one.
That does exist. Yeah.
It does.
But it's not like in the aura symbol like Magic. It says on the card you can contract this beastie with dark or earth aura or whatever.
This set?
Yeah, in this set.
Cool.
Yeah.
Flavor text here reads, "The spirit of this man burns even through death, forever imprinted on a wooden cross and filled with unbridled rage and regret."
Yeah. Nice.
Next page. That's the flywheel guy.
The speed demon. Speed lemon.
Speed demon. Wheel of Fortune spell, 3 per spell book, contraction cost, 1 neutral, 2 flame. I just like that guy.
Yeah.
4th wall, you must reveal a Wheel of Fortune tarot card to an opposing caster to contract this page. Place your chapter into your afterlife. Bookmark the same number of pages you placed into your afterlife. Okay.
Yep. So just kind of like a wheel. It's like a cycling. You can cycle a bunch of pages into your afterlife and then bookmark a bunch from your deck potentially.
Or roll a dice. Each caster loses 25 LP times X, where X is the result of your die roll. Interesting. So you could be dealing up to 150 damage with this card.
Yep, up to 150, not
if
damage,
everything goes
but
right,
up to 150 life loss
no,
to all casters.
Okay, cool.
This is an interesting card, but I don't know. I don't know how relevant it's really going to be, especially at 3 costs. Like if this were cheaper, if I could think of this like an early game cycle, like just like get moving through the deck, but at 3 aura, I'm not super excited about it. Though I do admit, if you can control the die roll, being able to guarantee 150 life loss is pretty significant.
There you go. So you'd be using one of the potions for that. You
would use luck potion. Yeah.
So then you choose the 6.
Or
so
Lady Luck.
It would take 2 cards to deal 150 damage guarantee, but you also lose the life yourself. So maybe you just should stick to, once again, like explosions where 2 cards you can deal 120 and not even worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in the right
life
deck.
With explosion, you lose 25 per. But
if they make some cards that magnify LP loss, like if you ever lose LP, you lose extra. These kind of cards will be relevant then. More relevant then.
Flavor text here reads, "Luck, critical movements, changes, and lack of control. The Wheel of Fortune suggests that through the good and bad times, there are many things that are out of our control. Life is a wheel that is always turning, providing welcome changes as well as hardships."
Okay, here's the most relevant deck I can see this in. A Spirit Flame deck where you're actually using your afterlife.
You're sending it to the afterlife intentionally.
So send it to the afterlife,
get it back.
Or like Ghost Train, because Ghost Train, if you send it to the afterlife, it's going to go under Ghost Train. So
that's cool.
Send it to the afterlife,
and
you put
he's
it
just
under
got
Ghost
everything.
Train. Yeah,
that's cool.
I could see combos with this in the right deck.
Yeah. Next page, we have Demonic. Evocation, 2 per spellbook, contraction cost, 3 flame. Ooh, that's some dark art. I like it. Who did that? Shout out to Afton. Awesome.
Yeah.
It reads, 4th wall. Lose 666 life points. If it is between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., lose 66 life points instead. You may search your spellbook, limbo, cemetery, or chapter for a beastie, demon, and contract it at no aura cost. You may search your spellbook, limbo, cemetery, or chapter for a page named Hell's Gate and contract it at no cost.
Okay.
All right, so now I see
I like
this also comboing with,
No,
I don't know,
that.
this. Yes, because you're going to lose 666 and get back Hell's Gate, which is going to let you have access to, fleeting your beasties into the field with bonuses.
You're also going to destroy all beasties you control when you use that power, which
You do that
you
before,
use that, then
and then
you
you can
get
grab them
Hell's
back.
Gate. Yep, bring them all back.
It's interesting.
Yep, it's an interesting combo for sure.
Is there any way to make a caster cast a spell for you right now?
To make another caster cast a spell for you? No, you can have Frogman cast a spell for you.
Right.
No.
Never mind.
Nope.
Okay.
But yeah, that is a cool card. This is a card that somebody is going to build a really good jank deck that uses this properly.
I agree.
Because losing 666 life points is going to make a lot of people go, jank card, I don't care. And they're never going to look at it again. But if you finish reading that, those effects are insane. You get a demon contracted for no aura cost. So whatever contract effects of that demon, like all that happens, it's not just placed into the arena. And then you also get Hell's Gate, boom, into the arena. Yeah, there's going to be some jank with this for sure.
Flavor text. Evoking dark demons is one of the riskiest of all rituals. The summoned demon can offer a contract, and the dotted line must be signed in blood. Of course. Mm-hmm. All right, we have the beastie vehicle, Fireship of Bay des Cheleries. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. How would you say it?
I would say
you
like
took French.
I would say like Bay de Chaleurs. That'd be my guess.
Cool.
Bay de Chaleurs.
We're just going to go with Fireship.
Fire ships.
We've got 4 per spellbook, contraction cost 1 light, 2 flame, life points 50, has a spirit trait, has a flash trait, 10 bonus to the attack if the daytime or the sunup, dusk, dawn,
not
sorry.
dusk. Dawn.
Yes, the sun rises
Sun
at
up,
dawn.
dusk.
The arrow up, Terra bonus. Fourth wall, you may only contract this page if you are dressed like a captain.
Yar, SpongeBob.
Spell fire. Fatigue this beastie, lose 20 life points. For each spell in your cemetery, target opposing caster is dealt 15 damage. This is awesome. This is very awesome.
Yeah,
it's Spirit 2 and it's 50. I love this.
That's a really good card.
Hull Bash is the attack, base damage 10. This attack deals plus 10 damage for each water spell in all cemeteries. Is that water?
Mm-hmm. That's water.
Okay,
yeah, because it's
purple.
a ship. That's the flavor with the water.
Oh, yes, right.
Yeah.
But
that power, it's all about that power. That power is awesome. Like you might get lucky and there will be water spells. If you're playing against water, this ship will be significantly better. But lose 20 LP for each spell in your cemetery. Opposing casters dealt 15 damage.
This is amazing.
Yeah, that's a killer power.
This is the most exciting aura type I've seen so far.
So you load up on low cost spells that you can just fireball, bookmark, whatever. And then whenever you use these ships, you're going to get some serious damage.
Yep. Flavor text. The vessel for the St. Elmo's fire itself, the fire ship of Medeshali, flaming mast guides a light through the darkness of the seven seas. I don't really know.
All right, let's find the rares. That's a flame. That's an earth page. Yeah,
that's an earth. You almost sound like me there. Okay. So going to the top, looking for some multi-aura flame
you gotta get
power.
past the spirit.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Keep going.
We're into it. Nope.
Past the spirit. There you go. Now you're into it.
Okay. Flame. Of course. We got the Artifact Terra Orb, Calcified Dunes Orb, 2 per spell, but contraction cost 1, neutral 0, flame, life points 30, has the trap trait, the convert, and the self-destruct trait. Destroyed. Until the end of the active caster's next turn, Desert is active, target beastier caster loses 20 LP. I like that for Pieza.
I like that. Desert is one of those terras that when it boosts the beastie, it's usually pretty significant.
Yeah, specifically Pieza. Like
Cactus Cat too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Flavor text here for the Calcified Dune Orb says, a highly illegal orb of extremely powerful magic. Any casters trapped within its range are doomed to walk the boiling sands until they find shelter or perish.
Wow. They make these orbs sound so scary, but they're not scary.
They're useful, though.
They are useful.
Next.
Keep it going.
Flame.
Keep it
Page
going. Keep it going. Keep
right
it going.
here.
Keep it going.
Where?
There.
I was running out of things to say. Beastie Spirit, Ghosts of the Sloss Furnaces. Contraction cost 1 spirit, 1 flame, 30 life points, 6 per spellbook. Has the spirit trait. Is not a demon, is a spirit. All right. I just see the horns and I think demon. 10 bonus the attack if the City Terra or Nighttime Terra is in play. Fourth wall arena effect. Cole is considered to be within eyesight. So he's like a headless coal miner buddy.
Yep, totally.
Stoking the flames. Fatigue this beastie. Contract a flame spell with an aura cost of 1 from your cemetery.
He's a mini gassy, bro. He's a little mini gassy.
Oh my God. This is, I think I'm all flame now. I think it's all the jokes aside. This is so exciting.
And then read the punch too, because this card's really cool.
Burning Punch is the attack base damage 20, inflicting flame and scared.
Burn. Yes. Burn and scared.
If this attack damages a caster, the next flame spell you contract this turn that damages an opposing caster deals plus 30 damage.
Yeah.
Yo, what is going on?
You can play like 1-drop spells, which go well with the fire ship too, though that would be a 3-color deck. But you can play 1-drop spells, then contract them again with these guys like they're a mini gassy, but then if they hit the opposing caster, that fireball will deal 55 damage as opposed to 25. This is just a cool card, man. Like this is going to make some really interesting builds, and I like that it gets the city and the nighttime terror bonuses. I just like the directions they're trying to push us in with these cards.
Me too. Maybe I'm overreacting, but I feel like I'm blown away right now. Like that card didn't have to get any cooler.
Right.
You know, it was already cheap, useful, spirit. That power's off the charts. The coal for the coal. Like there's so much going on. And then that additional, it's like the lightning strikes twice, but for flame and a beastie with an attack.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm so happy that they actually made this card because it kind of makes Fireball like more relevant again.
Yes.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see if it makes it to tournaments and stuff, but I've always loved Fireball. You've always loved Fireball. It's just like Lightning Bolt. They're 2 of the cleanest spells in the game. 1 aura, 25 damage, and then awesome effects. With Fireball, it's the burn, and Fireball can hit anything. It can hit a beastie, an artifact, or a caster. So I like that they're trying to bring back the love for Fireball with this page.
You'll definitely see Fireball here. This is going to be the first build for me.
Nice.
Flavor text here reads, these haunted furnaces still run to this very day. The spirits that reside within them are restless and ever burning. The coal inside their bodies can't stray far from the stacks. Sorry, I fell off at the end there. The eyes. Okay, next spell we have the Beastie Spirit KC Jones.
This is my favorite card in the set. This is it.
This
is my favorite card in the set.
Oh, Casey Jones, like the
riding that train,
right,
high on cocaine.
Okay,
Casey Jones, you better watch your speed.
Right. I was thinking of I've been working on the railroad, but I don't think that's Casey Jones.
I don't think so. No.
And then I was thinking Ninja Turtles, of course.
Yeah, well, Ninja Turtles, yeah.
Like the real Casey Jones, not this.
Both Casey Joneses are pretty cool,
I'm kidding. 2 per spell, but contraction cost 2. Spirit, 4 flame, life points 50. Has the fleet trait, the spirit trait, 15 bonus to the attack of the nighttime or city terra is in play. Upon contraction, you may search your spellbook, limbo, cemetery, or afterlife for a page with the name Ghost Train and place it into the arena awakened.
Wow. Way too good. Way too good, guys.
So he's a conductor.
He's a conductor, and he's going to get Ghost Train from any zone. Whether it's in your chapter, your spellbook, your limbo, your cemetery, or your afterlife, you can just grab it. You don't have to pay for it. It enters the arena awakened, and then read his power.
The power cannonball, fatigue this beastie, send a beastie you control to your afterlife. Target opposing casters dealt 100 damage.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if you remember, Ghost Train's effects say that if you would send a beastie to Afterlife, you place it underneath Ghost Train, and then at any time, you can fatigue Ghost Train to bring that beastie back into the arena. Okay, so Casey Jones, you bring him out, he has fleet, he gets Ghost Train into the arena for free next to him. You can use his power. You can have Casey send himself.
Yeah, of course.
To Afterlife. He goes under Ghost Train. He deals the opponent 100 damage.
And then
you fatigue Ghost Train. You bring Casey back out. He has fleet. You send him again. He deals 100 damage. He goes back under Ghost Train.
I didn't think that far ahead.
It's so nasty.
So with a bunch of lightning in the bottles, you can just cycle that.
Yeah, it's so nasty. Casey Jones.
100, 100, 100, 100, 100.
But we'll see. We'll see. That's the thing. Will this make it to tournaments?
I don't know. There's a lot to line up and it's
But I
high
love it.
cost, but
I love
yes,
it.
I do too. I just like the option. Burning Rails is the attack base damage 50, inflicting 3 burn. Flavor text. You'll hear the sound of his whippoorwill?
I guess. I don't know.
Whippoorwill!
Yeah, Casey.
Whistle before you see him. His sacrifice to save others during a train collision earned him a fiery spark in the afterlife. I guess I just don't know the story of Casey Jones. To me, he met Raphael in Central Park and flirted with April. And he's sitting on my counter, the NECA.
Well, pretty lethal with just about any piece of sports equipment.
That's right. The cricket.
Yep. The cricket bat, the hockey stick.
And the golf club.
And the golf
bat.
club. Yeah.
And the bat.
Yeah, the driver.
All right. I think that might have been
There's nope. Keep going.
the last flame page. That's it.
That's it. That's all the flame pages.
All right, guys. If you made it this far, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you do need more MetaZoo content, check out Caster Society here on YouTube. Link in the description below. They've been posting all our videos, catching up, so they can be on time for our Seance videos.
Yes, because Seance should be arriving any moment now.
Yeah, we got really excited. There's a big thing that arrived in the mail. We're like, oh, nope, mom's bamboo pillows.
Yeah.
But Seance should be here soon.
Yeah.
So with that, guys, once again, thank you to all of our patrons. If you'd like to join our Patreon and give us a little support, you can go to patreon.com/metabros with a Z.
Yes.
We
Big
love
shout
you
out to our
guys.
patrons.
Yep.
Big shout out to everybody who's watching the channel, though. You guys are all so amazing. And yeah, this set's crazy. We're going to be back soon, though, guys. We'll be back soon with another episode of
Metabros. Later, guys.
Later.